so I don't know what's going on with the music. And I guess I will just have to keep figuring it out. Lighting good? I don't know. It is what it is. It's a camera. You can't see the profit, which is the other problem we have. I guess it's all right. We can figure it out. So let's start off with the preface to this stream here. This is not financial advice. This is somebody learning how to trade and testing in a demo account. I do not give financial advice. I do not recommend trading for anyone. It is not a game. It is 100% the real deal. If you decide you want to trade, you better be ready to dedicate your life to this. You better be ready to make this your whole reality. So I don't recommend trading for anyone. I'm trading because I couldn't tell you what. I like it. It's fun. I enjoy it. I can't say that for everyone. It takes a certain kind of personality and a certain kind of mentality to get into trading. It is not easy. It is it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of studying. You are not going to get rich quick. Let me just say that flat out from the beginning. You will not get rich quick trading. This is not the lottery. This is not it's not a scam, that's for sure. Not the lottery. Not an easy way to make money. It is a good way to really stress yourself out, push your boundaries, and what I'm doing is I am trading physical labor or mental labor. I am trying to stop doing manual work. I'm trying to go from one profession to another profession, and that is what I'm doing here. Trading, if this was taught at a college or in schools, this would take years to learn. I'm already going on my second year, and I'm barely becoming, not even profitable. I am barely becoming a break-even trader. Not losing as much money, but I'm also not making any money. And it took me a year and a half to get here. So once again, this is not financial advice. I am not showing you how to get rich. This is for educational purposes. This is mostly for me to look back on this journey in a couple of years and kind of remind myself where I came from, and also I'm trying to see where I'm going. That's why I do this. And also I like to experiment with new programs and new apps and new ideas, and I just like exploring things. That was the whole purpose of the Neon Neuron to begin with, was to just for exploration. I like exploring new ideas, and so that's where we're at. Today we are using Forex Tester 5. What we used to use was good grief, I can't remember. It was TradingView. We used to do our back testing and our replay on TradingView. However, TradingView was very limited in how we were able to run our process and test our strategies, and even try to get better with our own techniques. So I put some money aside and I purchased Forex Tester 5. And that's what we're using now. You can see I've already made some tests, some buys and some sells. I started this account with $500, and our current balance is $210. It's got everything here that we need to see. How many days have we been trading on this so far? 3 days. How many trades have we made? 68 total trades. How many trades were profitable of that 68? 49 trades profitable, 19 trades were losses. So you think with a ratio like that, we should be in the money, right? Nope. We are not in the money because, and this is where I need more practice and I need to get better at certain skills. I need to develop certain skills, and that's why I am using a simulated account and why I decided buying Forex Tester 5 was a smart move, because at this rate I should be making money, but the scalping strategy and techniques that I'm being taught right now require us to have a upside down risk to reward ratio. We're shooting for 3 pips, and our stop loss is roughly 35 pips. And because of that, there's a couple techniques that have to be learned and have to be developed and have to be honed. You have to know how to hedge, you have to know how to average, and you have to know when to close. You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and really, really know when to walk away. And that's what I'm trying to develop right now. I'm trying to develop my walking away skills because I think it's easier to close a losing trade faster than it is to try to hedge or try to average out. Those are skills that I think you develop over time. I think the first skill I really, really, really want to develop is just closing a losing trade immediately. If the trade starts going against me, I want to be able to be nerves of steel and just walk away from it. So that's the skill I'm working on now. And I'm not purposefully getting myself into bad trades. I'm really trying to trade like I've been taught how to trade by my mentor, and we will talk about that later. I could just say it right now. Jean Francois. I heard him on the Desire to Trade podcast with Etienne, and it got me interested. And so I've been studying under him for the past few months. So we can see here that it this is kind of a right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's cutting off kind of a little bit. I'm probably gonna redesign everything to make it more visually appealing. Let me see if I can shrink the chart a little bit so that we can see everything. Maybe that'll work a little better. No, that didn't work. Okay, so we'll put it right there. And then this we'll just drag down a little bit to there. Perfect. And then this we'll have it right there. Then we can even bring that in a little bit. All right, so let's tile our windows. All right. So we have the 5-minute chart and the 1-hour chart. And these are what we're looking at. These are these squares here. This is the Tokyo session. This is the London session. And this is New York. Tokyo, London, New York, Tokyo, London. So we are waiting for New York. And, oh yeah, another thing that I'm trying to get better at is not just taking random trades throughout a session. I kind of want to stay, I want to trade early in the sessions. I don't want to make any trades in the second half of each session because I'm trading the New York mostly. So when I trade outside of the opening session, opening hours, I kind of just start making bad trades. And that's a habit I'm trying to break. But the thing is, especially with trading and learning how to trade and learning, you have to learn one thing before you can go to the next thing. And so I'm kind of okay at entry and exits. One of the other things that I was really trying to work on was gauging direction. So like if I see that the direction right here was going up, I would definitely be tempted to buy, but I'd give it a little bit longer, and you can see that price came down, and then this was just like an initial like the energy kind of just popping right here. And then of course we have a downswing. So we can look on the 1 hour time frame, you can see prices coming up, but it's hitting resistance right here where price came up and then rejected, and then price is coming up again to this point and it's beginning to reject. But since we're in an upswing right here, I'm probably going to continue buying. So we're going to bounce around here. Whenever price comes down, I will buy the bearish candles. But let's just see how it plays out. We have the start button over here. So let's just hit start. We want to make sure our speed's good, because if it goes too fast, we won't be able to place our orders in time. However, because this is simulated, I am pausing it so that I can place my order. If this was on like MT4 or MT5, there would be an order manager that I could use that would instantly, I would just have to push one button. I would have everything set. I would just push a button and the order would execute. But I don't think there's something for that for Forex Tester 5. I'm still learning the program. So anyway, let's get started. That's enough talking. I've talked way too much. I'm gonna do like 12 minutes of talking. Good grief. Okay, so we are looking for price to go up. So we're gonna wait for price to come down. And we have the high of London up here, low of London down here. So I probably could move this to about right in this general area. You can see that there's a little bit of interest in the price here. And what you want to do when you're looking at the higher time frames, so from the 5 minute to the 1 hour, we see that price is moving up and then price is coming down. So you see things like here is a low, then we have a high, then we have a higher low and a higher high. And we're looking to see if we can get another higher low from this one right here. If this low will be higher. And actually, I'm thinking more in this area. Price could come down. So where I originally had the support at. Yeah, that looks about right. I mean, I would even say right here. So from up here to down here, and then we can kind of disregard this one for now, because if we look at these candles, price came up and there was a seller right here who took price all the way down here, and then the buyers started coming in again, but they didn't get very far because the seller took price from here all the way down. So there is a seller who's just looking to make some money. But then down here, we have the buyer who took price from here all the way up here. So you want to look at these guys. Where were the big moves at? So there's an interesting back and forth going on right here. And we're trying to see right now who's stronger. Is it the seller or is it the buyer? And it looks like the buyer might be getting ready to make his move. But we can see he might want to take price down a little bit lower before he really hits that buy button and takes price to the top. Because he's challenging that seller. So we're going to see if price goes down a little bit. And if it gets down to here, we're going in for a buy. So let's push play. We'll see. London session is about to go into the New York. New York opens right around here. And I could speed it up, but I just like to have my bearings before kind of want it to react like a real chart so that I can get the sense of anticipation, or like the sense of, oh, I want to sit in the emotions, because that's another thing you really got to monitor yourself and monitor where your mind is at. And if you speed it up too fast, you don't really have time to sit in it and to really, like, once we open an order, I'll walk you through it. We'll see. It gets wild. So we got price heading to, okay. So it hit my spot where I think price is going to go up again. We got a nice little channel developing right here. And since it's the New York Open, we got two choices. I can either continue to sell. So if we get a bull candle, we'll put in a sell order, or I can go with my original plan and say, I think it's going to be a buy. And we hit my target. So I will open the order to buy. We'll set our stop loss and our take profit. And our stop loss is 350 points, which is 35 pips. Our take profit is 30 points, which is 3 pips. So if we go with that and buy, then, I mean, hold on to your hats. Let's see. And this is, okay, so this is the skill that I'm trying to develop. If price goes against me immediately, if I'm losing $5, $10, $15, I want to close it immediately. And then I'll reassess my position and decide whether I got to start selling or what I'm going to do after that. So we have a buy order. We're expecting price to go up. And let's see what it does. Bam. Okay, it went up a little bit. We can wait for the next, oh man, I messed that up. We can wait for the next bearish candle and buy again, which, I don't know, because like we do have a move up and we are bouncing in this range here. So let's see. I'm still going to, my bias is still going to be a buy for now. So if we do see a bearish candle, we are going to buy. Ooh, look at that. That is nice. Bearish candle. Come on, give me a bearish candle. Let me see some black. Ooh, man, you know what hurts? That right now, I'm simply a scalper. I am simply a scalper. So I took 3 pips. I took 3 pips on a, I don't know, where's the measuring tool? Where's the measuring tool? I want to see measuring. Maybe I don't even want to measure it because that is, man, look at that. Look at this move right here. We caught a small fraction of this move. And I knew it was going to be a buy. So the good news is that I'm confident in my bias. I knew it was going to be a buy. I was waiting for another, you know what? I probably should have gone down to the 1 minute because I could have. All right, let's play the woulda, coulda, shoulda game. Let's go back just a little bit. And this is why retesting, backtesting, replaying, And this kind of exercise is good and is necessary because you can go back in history and you can replay it, what you would have done or what you should have done, and that works itself out in your mind, excuse me, and it helps you to have a better experience for the future. So after this, I was looking for a sell, and then we would have gotten this candle right here. I was looking for the bearish candle, and that's where I would have made my order. So we were going in for a buy, 35, 3. Let's place it. Now, it's not as, the action didn't happen as fast as this one, and we remember that there's a bit of a sideways movement until the price goes up. Bam, right there, we got it. So that's 2 trades good. So I can keep going. We're looking for bearish candles to, there we go, bearish candle right there. So we're going to stop loss, take profit, buy order. And then immediately we're $13 out. So we got to make a decision. What do I want to do here? And this is just based on the history and experience, but I'm going to close this because we have a pin bar right here. And this, it's a good sign that price is going to return bullish, but it's not telling us that price is going to immediately return bullish. So there might be more room to drop. It did touch this support. It did touch this resistance. So we have, let me see if I can, still getting used to this. And I need to figure out red lines, raise, polyline. Okay, so we have price going up and then down and then touching again. And what we're expecting price to do is that way. Do I stop this? Okay. Let me just edit this line so we can see it better. So we're going to make it yellow. Yeah, yellow. And just a little thicker. Okay. So this is what we expect price to do. Bounce off here, hit this, reject, and then bounce up again. And you would think with this pin bar right here that that happened. But from my experience is this pin bar is kind of a foreshadowing. It'll show you what's going to happen, but it doesn't necessarily mean that price touched here yet, because it touched here, but then it went up. So it's showing us that price wants to go up, but it's still going to have, it still has room to come down before it does. That's kind of how I take this. And we can see here that the same thing happens right here. You see price comes down and then it creates a pin bar up. But then, let me see if I can get back to that right there. But then price, we have our pin bar, but then price once again revisits this area right here. And then it comes up. So the pin bar is kind of like if you were on a map, it would be like a whatever map app you use telling you ahead of time. In 10 miles, price will go up. So that's what this is saying. In 10 miles, or like in 3 bars, price will go up. So you got 1, 2, 3. Price hits and then boom, it goes up. So that's what that is. So in so many words, it's the same thing here. Price will go up, but it's going to have to come back again before it goes up. So we are negative $13. I'm going to go ahead and close this position and then wait for price to do what we're expecting it to do. So let's go back over here. and wait for price to hit here. Push play. But see, even knowing that, could we go for a sell? Let's try going for a sell and seeing where that gets us. So we're going to sell until it gets to this part, until it gets to about 9477. Bam, hit. Okay, so price is doing what we're expecting it to do. If we get another green candle, we might. I'm going to sell here. And this is not recommended. Jean, my mentor, does not recommend us playing ping pong. He doesn't want us going from sell, buy, sell, buy. He recommends that, especially as beginning traders, you pick a bias. If you're going to sell today, then all you do is look for sells. If you're going to buy today, all you're going to do is look for buys. So what I'm doing here, I'm going from sell to buy to sell to buy. Not recommended. But I'm curious. I like to see what happens. So we've opened another sell. And this one may have been not a bad idea. We were in drawdown a little bit, but the price was moving. It wasn't moving as fast enough to scare me off that I was okay with it. So we are getting closer to this area, so I'm going to stop doing everything, and I'm just going to wait for it to get close to the zone before I make any more moves. There it goes. And if it just gets a little bit closer. All right. So now I'm looking for the signal. I'm looking for either a bounce or a really, really strong bullish candle to project us up. And if it bounces, if it gets here and then bounces, we're buying. Or if we see a huge bullish candle, we're going to buy. Now we just wait. Wait and see. And it looks like we have another pin bar developing. But this could very easily be a trick before it comes down to here again. This could be the seller is letting somebody believe that price is going up, and then it's going to get up a little bit, then he's going to sell and crash price down. And then once the price goes down, the buyer is going to step in, swoop it up, and then going to take the price up. So you have to wait. You can't see something like this and then just assume that price is going up. You have to be cautious, you have to wait, and you have to be certain. It is 100% of the time better to miss a trade that you're uncertain of than to gamble, than to get in a trade and hope for the best. So I wait because tomorrow there's always another trade. So let's see. It looks like it's going up. It looks like it's going up. And then look at that. You see that? So right here, there is just a lot of back and forth. Are they buying? Are they selling? If you wanted to buy here and you bought here and then it went up and then it came back, you're waiting for a while. If you wanted to sell here, thinking that price is going to keep going down, and then you're selling here, it's a lot of anxiety. You're just setting yourself up for a lot of anxiety with this uncertainty right here. Like, I don't even know what it's doing. I'm just going to wait and see. My bias is to buy, but right now I don't know what's going on. And if you look on the higher time frame, this is a big bearish candle right there. So, and it still hasn't really touched in this area. So I'm still waiting for it to come to this zone before I really do anything. And I'm looking at it now. It looks like a sell. Let's just throw in a sell and see what happens. Because I'm still looking for it to hit here. Actually, I'm going to sit this one out because we are already at, what are we? We are at about 10 o'clock in this area. And this is usually when I start winding down. So I'm going to sit out. I'm going to sit this one out. Just wait. Just see what happens. Like, even Price doesn't even know what it wants to do. Does it want to go up? Does it want to go down? It's kind of just, they're duking it out. The buyers and the sellers are just blow for blow right now. Nobody is making any headway. And what I want to see price come lower before I start buying. That's what I'm waiting for. And I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing just price just flat across the bar. Now we're getting into about lunchtime. We're going to see the volatility kind of drop. There's going to be, the bars are going to get smaller. And it's going to take longer for price to go one way or the other. So I would have been done by now. Like, if this was a real day trading, I would have been out. I would have took my losses, my 2 wins, my 1 loss, and then just walked away. Can you see price is going up, but it's going up so slow. So maybe I missed out on that trade. But it really doesn't matter, because it's the number 1 rule is to keep your money safe. The number 2 rule is to make money. So you don't want to lose any money, but you do want to make money. And you don't want to lose more than you're invested. That's the thing. You don't want to lose more than you're invested. And it hasn't necessarily hit the top yet, so. And there it goes. You're watching to see how the session closes now. So now that's all I'm doing. I'm not trading anymore, but now I'm waiting to see, how does the session close? What is it going to look like? And what are my plans for tomorrow? Or what are my plans if I'm trading Tokyo or London? Now I know it looks bullish. It's very, very bullish. And we have a break. It's going for that resistance. It wants to turn that resistance into support. What's it going to do? Bam. So there we go. That's 2 o'clock. So in the New York session, if this is, okay, there we go. There is 16. So yeah, that's closed now. So the New York session is closed. We pushed through resistance. Now we just got to wait and see if it goes higher. And that happens in the Tokyo session. But that's going to be it for now. I think Lovey came home and I got to go to work. It's going to be another long night. And I just wanted to, I haven't done a demo trading stream in a while. And I want to do more of these because this is fun too. This is as fun as the Minecraft stuff. But I'm trying to mix it up. Anyway, we'll find out later. We'll continue it next time. on Neuron demo trading. But other than that, you already know. You right there in the back. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry for the short stream, but there's always tomorrow or always next stream. And of course, always remember, neurons that fire together, wire together. See you next time. I think the epic soundtrack is, I don't know, is it appropriate? It just seems a little funny. $209. Did we lose money today?